make more sense out of this with Sunil Dixit. He's the Chief Technical Strategist, SK Charting, joins us from India. Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Dixit. Thank you for your time. So it seems we can't have it all good. Well, I mean, countries producing crude are rejoicing because oil is about $95, then oil marketers are suffering the impact.
The sudden spike in oil prices, there are some factors which we can attribute to, like the output cuts by OPEC Plus, that is mainly dominated by Russia and Saudi Arabia. They have announced their cuts are going to continue till the end of this year, 2023. So this creates some supply constraints. And on the other hand, we see one after another economic data from the US are showing good resilience. So the sense of optimism develops that creates a forecast of higher demand. And the top oil importer, we know it's China. And the way the Central Bank of China has announced reserve ratio cuts to infuse more liquidity in the market, that is going to create more demand. So on the one hand, there's a supply constraint, and on the other hand, there's optimism of higher demand. That creates a double whammy for oil prices. And I think this spike is going to continue for a while.
Really? Because there's some analysts that believe that now we've seen Russia and Saudi Arabia maintain their cuts. I think they're going to the third month, and they've said they'll keep it to the end of the year, but that it will find a balance and may not necessarily have this spiking impact on prices continuously.
Yes, and we are going to witness high oil prices for quite a while going into fourth quarter as well. And the impact is going to be felt maybe in the next year, 2024 as well.
So where do you see it peaking? Where does it hit $120, for instance?
As far as West Texas Intermediate, the US oil, I think 93 and 96 are in the close vicinity.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Sunil Dixit, Chief Technical Strategist, SK Charting. Countries like Nigeria, I mean, we've even recorded revenue, an increase in oil revenue, even though our production has increased. So it's good for us also. But thank you for sharing your thoughts this afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Talking about some good, if you're an investor in Kenya, you should be smiling now because return on